Far away, beyond the clouds, beyond the airplanes, beyond even the tallest mountains, there was a quiet sky full of stars. Among millions of bright, sparkling lights lived one very small star. Her name was Luma. Luma was not the biggest star. She was not the brightest. In fact, if you weren't looking carefully, you might not notice her at all. Every night, she watched the other stars shine boldly across the sky. They shimmered, they twinkled, they danced in the darkness like tiny diamonds. And Luma would sigh softly. "I wish I were brighter," she whispered. "I wish I were braver." When the sky grew darker and the world below fell asleep, Luma tried to shine a little more. She squeezed her light as hard as she could. But it only flickered gently. What if I'm not important, she wondered. What if the sky doesn't even need me? The moon, glowing peacefully nearby, heard her quiet thoughts. The moon had watched the earth for a very long time. He had seen oceans sparkle, forests sway, children laugh, and tears fall. "Why are you so quiet tonight, little one?" the moon asked gently. Luma hesitated. "I'm too small," she said. "The other stars shine so brightly. No one could possibly need my tiny light." The moon's glow grew warmer. "Every light has a purpose," he said softly. "Even the smallest one." But Luma wasn't sure she believed him. That same night, on Earth, in a small house at the edge of a quiet town, a little boy lay awake in his bed. His room was dark. The shadows on the walls looked bigger than they really were. He pulled his blanket up to his chin. "I don't like the dark," he whispered. Outside his window, the sky stretched wide and deep. The boy turned his head and looked up. At first, he saw the big stars. Bright ones, shimmering ones. But somehow, his eyes kept searching. And then, he found her. A tiny star. Soft and steady. Not flashing. Not dazzling. Just gently glowing. It felt different from the others. It felt calm. The boy took a slow breath. "That one," he murmured. "That's my star." Up in the sky, Luma felt something strange. A warm feeling, like a tiny hug made of light. She focused. Down below, through the darkness, she saw him. A small boy, watching her, waiting. Her light trembled slightly. "Is he looking at me?" she asked. The moon smiled. Yes. Luma felt nervous. What if her light faded? What if she wasn't strong enough? But then she remembered the moon's words. Every light has a purpose. So instead of trying to shine like the others, she simply shone the way she knew how. Soft, steady, kind. The boy's breathing slowed. The shadows in his room didn't look so scary anymore. The tiny star didn't chase the darkness away completely. It didn't need to. It just reminded him that he wasn't alone. "Good night, star," the boy whispered. His eyes closed gently, and within moments, he was asleep. Up above, something changed inside Luma. She didn't grow bigger. She didn't suddenly become the brightest star in the sky. But she felt strong. Not because she was powerful, but because she had helped someone. And that made her light glow warmer than ever before. The moon looked at her proudly. "You see," he said softly, "you don't have to be the brightest star to light someone's world." From that night on, Luma no longer compared herself to the others. She didn't try to sparkle like diamonds. She didn't try to outshine the sky. She simply shone. And every night, somewhere on Earth, someone would find her. A child who couldn't sleep. A traveler feeling lonely. A dreamer wishing for courage. And Luma would glow, just enough. So tonight, when you lie in your bed, and the room feels quiet, you can look up at the sky. Find a small, gentle star. Not the biggest, not the brightest, but the one that feels calm. Maybe that's Luma, shining softly, steadily, just for you. Now close your eyes, take a slow, peaceful breath, and let your dreams begin. Good night.